I'm so bored. I got positive, like a boring, lonely girl that I am. That's no money. You can decapitate me, I mean, Suarez Lorenzo sons that rape me, that steal my money. That get the way I receive money. That steal my homes, leeches, que se lo maman, y me roban mi dinero, and they steal my vehicles I can take. Dame un asco. El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. Y las liches que se lo maman también. Qué gente tan puerca. Oh. Están pendiente a mi vida a ver who I date for them to try to steal gente. Steal. Y una desesperación que tienen dan us to their sex addicts. Oh. So I used to be married once, true story. Lorena so fishy in the wedding. So very handsome, and he and I painted together to like 3-4 times different boys. And homes were built for me to live in with him. And las liches que hate their mothers because their mothers don't travel weekly. And they don't want to be playing trouble with their parents. Or Uno cards. Because that's not sexy. According to sex addicts. Ew. Went on to move into my homes. I have my name in the title. Una asquerosidad. Se roba mi vehículo so I can't date, so I can't meet anyone. Se roba mi dinero, se roba mi vestuario. Él le paga todo para que viaje con ella a mi private plane, se va a pasar por mí. El tipo es un puerco, so that's why I don't ever want him near me. What else? So you can decapitate my homie Suarez Lorenzo sons that rape me, that steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate Trinidad David Suarez. You can decapitate La Lich. Jennifer Mari Vasquez. You can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla. Oh, they think they're having babies soften me, huh? This is me soften up for myself. Ew. Que gente tan puerca. Que soften me up. Ew. They thought that I wouldn't pursue the death penalty for them after having kids. Ew. You can decapitate Cyrus Peña. You can decapitate David Ledesma that raped me in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. You can decapitate Jorge Avilés that raped me in 2016. You can decapitate Michael Norman that raped me in 2016. You can decapitate La Lich, Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo, que se muda a mi casa. Is it con Andrew, Albert, Alex? All of them? Pretending to be me? Oh. Porque es que yo siempre estoy ocupada buscando quien me dé comer. Hambre es lo que tengo. Todavía nadie me ha llevado una cita ever. I don't have money to date. I don't have money to sustain myself. Jada and Kehlani. Edgar agreed to take care of Jada and Kehlani in the event that I can't provide for myself, Jada and Kehlani. But that's just as his responsibility as the baby daddy. So please let me like suck my dick first and then I will provide for you. What else? What else? However, he said to me that I need to seek the death penalty decades ago at the risk of him getting the death penalty himself. For the people that steal my money. For the people that stay in my homes without my permission. For the people that drive the vehicles, my vehicles without my permission. For for the people that get in the way of me receiving money. So you can decapitate Joanna Vargas at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Maritza Vargas Lorenzo at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Ginny Gendaliris Lorenzo Suarez at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Yesenia Ramirez Lorenzo at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Wallace here. You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and his sons that rape me, to steal my money and get in the way of me receiving money at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. They asked him that kid to go to no, take me to a hotel, baby. Nene, estás loco, fool. I get what I want. Yeah, so does Edgar. What else? You can decapitate Claudia Gabriela Martinez Urias at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. What else? You can decapitate Ana Luz Carrero at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Miriam Carrero at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Samuel Munoz Carrero at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. What else? Oh, and they say, but he's not dead. What do you mean? Oh, ellos se creen que yo me la paso todo el día. It's like Trist awaits me. Trist awaits me. I would match that straight on the chair, possibly. Greenish dress, maybe, or like a grayish tone to match that black. Is the black still? Or is it Trice? I can't ever get it right. That's okay, porque Andrew Suarez is still gonna kill me anyways. Porque once the video le va a speak English language para que la nena le lamba los pies. And they'll be like, wow, that clear skin that you have, boy, in your English, teach me that. What else? What else? I don't know their names. When do I get to say all the time again? Like, for real? Anyways, I'm gonna travel. I want to stay Dana and Kailani in Tampa next week. I'm gonna stay at the Pickering Hotel with Dana and Kailani on a International Plaza on Bay Street. I want to eat a burrito and mashed potatoes, definitely with vegetables. Oh, they have roasted vegetables all day. With a salad, possibly like my market there. Try that sometime. What else? I want to eat Hypercube Village. Is there Buddy Brew Coffee there? I want to eat a Green Lemon at Daily Eats. I want to take Jane and Kilani to Magic Kingdom. Eat at Mellow Bakery Amazon sandwiches. I haven't eaten Amazon sandwiches in 2019. They got coronavirus level, and those leeches, they're like, no, she's too good to be eating sandwiches. Mira, mátense already. For stealing from me. Ew. Have you ever heard of hors d'oeuvre girls that can't eat hors d'oeuvres? That's how they treat me, like, because they steal my money. La leche esa. Dan un asco, gente. Dan un asco. Ew. Anyways, you can decapitate Sarah Francis at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Berenice Venegas at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. What else? 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 You can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Elizabeth Munoz at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. What else? 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 When does the bus go here? What else? What else? Oh, did they go into trial arrestaron en a Gloria Nirsa Acevedo's request? Is that how prosecutor states after there's a dead body involved at the request of the dead body? Because she will still be alive, I heard. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Because she was old doesn't mean that she was meant to die at 84. Bleach. What else? 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 And this is all stay here like quite literally. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Did I already say that you can decapitate Jennifer Marie Vasquez at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request? What else? 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 Tired. I'm tired. You can decapitar todas las lichas y todos los liches se dicen, ay, me olvida que la de Arlene y no te voy a pagar por nada. Ya no quiero trabajar, soy una abogada todo el día y Andrew me la mamá y me lleva por todos lados y me paga. Y Arlene se muere de hambre, jajaja. Arlene se muere de hambre, jajaja. What else? 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 You can decapitate Licinales, Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Evelyn de Jesus at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Katie Leon at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. You can decapitate Gloria Margarita Cartagena at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Sonia Laro Chapman at Edgar Munoz Carrero's request. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, they do that. They're looking for something. First, no, I don't know a lot of people. My sister wants to give me a list of rundown since 2020, ideally, or before, or always. Of like, here's the rundown. Una vive aquí, una vive allá, una vive aquí, una vive acá. Todos viven allá atrás, but with apartment number, pictures of what they look like. They've all stayed in your homes, driven your vehicles without your permission. One is the mayor's daughter. Ooh, mayor's daughter. Like literally like, hi mayor's daughter. For it and profile these people to stay in my homes and steal from me. Ew, I hate rape. I hate rape. it's not even culture. I'm calling it very cultureful. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So, a ver qué se hacen, que se pierde algo. A ver si uno las mata. What else? What else? What else? But just the fact que se hace que lo perdió algo wouldn't be enough cause for one to kill it under stress. What else? But I don't have that stress. So he forgot that I don't talk to any of the leeches. Your leeches. They would have been like, tú vas a estar que está en una parada. Oh, tú estás vas esperando en tal parada. Pues mira, va a haber una muchacha haciéndose que está buscando como por una pantalla perdida. Mátala porque ella se lo va a Andrew y se queda en tu casa sin tu permiso. Arlene, vuélvete loca, que tienes hambre y no tienes dinero. And that happens to be the judge that's gonna prosecute them. And without my knowledge, I would go on to kill a stranger. I wouldn't go to jail with the stress that I have. Then they would be celebrating. They're like, none of us they can kill the judge. Now we get another 6 months. Before another judge is. What do you mean the next thing? Have you heard them? They kill the judge too. I've heard. And then they're upset. They're like, pero nos tomamos vacaciones. Apareció un judge right away. For real, they're so creepy. Ew. Oh, la de la pantalla perdida, la que me va a arreglar dinero mañana. And they're like, vete, para que la conozcas desde lejito, antes que tiene una pantalla perdida alrededor de ella. And they're like, this bitch won't live until tomorrow because I'm gonna get Arlene to kill her. And then there goes my donation tomorrow through GoFundMe. Because they're like, va a haber alguien con una pantalla perdida al lado tuyo. Mata a esa persona. Creo que ella es la que se lo mató a Alex. Like, for real, total. Oh, así como ella mata gente en el Congo. For years. Yeah, all they use my pictures. Hi. What else? Possibly because they're that dumb. Ew. So you're like, it doesn't match the way that you're explaining it. But you're the one that's supposedly killed my husband buscando una pantalla perdida. But already like the behind the scene with your prima de los sacó a un hotel buscando una pantalla perdida y lo mató allí. But she used your pictures for the whole conversation. And I said, not little Miss Mommyhood. Very unlikely. So I got a private detective and I'm like, well, my husband was in a hotel with a leech prima de esta estaba like, yo trabajo me pagan por shopping. O estaba en su casa tranquilita. Arlene, you said to get us! I'm like, bitches. And it wasn't her. Like every time that he would get a text message, I would get it too. And I'm like, he is at a hotel with someone right now. He this week, according to the private investigator, because they call me a leecher. With how fed up they are with my family abortion. They're like, if you start calling this a leech, you think that life will fix itself. It won't. So, I'm sure que yo solita he sacado a todos los maridos de la gente. ¡Ni uno! It's not my vehicle. If it's not like very recent, I don't want it. Pero Maui. What else? What else? When does the bus get here? My phone won't be charged for too long. I think that's it. can the capital Arlene Lorenzo Savedo. You can the capital Arlene Lorenzo Savedo. You can the capital Jimmy Lorenzo Savedo. They want to be so anti-lawsuit proof and they want to kill me. Dame un asco. Oh, what was I saying earlier? So he joins the group chat of people staying at the San Antonio Hotel through WhatsApp, his favorite app, in like 3 months. And he's like, hi guys, do you remember? Let me show you a picture of her walking downtown. She has 2 kids and she did not survive. Never go to eat a Porta Rosa, guys. Don't eat there, don't eat there. Marilyn, ya no hay fila para tú y yo comer en una rosa. Yay. From restaurant. Pero whatever. Ni en Porta Rosa tampoco. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I'm so bored. That's a honky tonk. Thank you. I want to visit. Oh, I wear Melrose, New York. Or free people. Or some quiet social. I can get there. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It's closer to the shopping place. I want to be with Gloria. You said they were on prohibition. Maybe she didn't want to be there. She loved the comfort of her home. She wanted to die sleeping, afraid of ever having an accident where she would die. I'm so scared, so anxiety ridden, so scared. I hate the thought of that. Nena, no respire que te mueres. I'm the daughter of Nena, no respire que te mueres. For real. Anyways, when I had a kid, I used to watch a lot of PBS, a lot of Jaden and Isaiah, you're trying to separate me. She who shakes her titties while bringing me a Capri Sun. And like, what bar does this remind me of? And that I haven't been to Hooters. Like, everyone says, like, I can't wait to get to Hooters. Like, Hooters? Have you seen my mother? Or maybe... Yeah, but those, like, can't fuck, can't we? Is your mother available to fuck? Kaylon, is your mother available to fuck? No. Neither of the people are Hooters. Have I taken them there? Possibly. Maybe once. You're trying to kill like a dándole a mi What else? What else? Good morning. I'm that personality. If those could ring an alarm in the morning, it would be my mother be like, good morning. What else? What else? I had to stay there. What am I? My apartment doesn't have electricity times. Today, whatever. Approaching Mark and Navarro. Please don't befriend me. I said in 2020 just to tell me in 3 years. I thought 3 years or 5 years. Oh yeah, you're really ordered. Trying to kill you. You did not have money, but I was just saying you're trying everything. You should have to work. You're jobless. I was disgusted by any chance. What else? What else? Can't talk purple. Can't talk purple. This Sandra se ve la lista. When she tries to Tom Pork off. I don't want to sound like any of them. Can't Tom Pork off. You can dejar que estoy Sandra Acevedo. I want someone to fuck me there. For real. Anyways, you can decapitate Sandra Acevedo Galicia for getting Gloria Lisa for her inheritance, or maybe she rehabilitated herself. I know nothing about her. I like to keep it that way. What else? What else? Imagine being a child and touching a bird and saying, I don't want to kill you, Arlene. I don't want to kill you. What else? But I will! Before you were born already, they're like, you need to hate her. She's gonna take your place. If you let her live, no man is ever gonna love you. What else? What else? Don't worry. Let's think about it. I didn't say that. What else? What else? What else? What else? So you can decapitate me. Sure. Hates me. Yeah, 7 years old and they were fighting over their husband. Apparently that's material everyone knows. In New Jersey, that's how we're gonna kill you. You are the most sensitive something over your eyes and your ears. You have no potential, girl. Next to this kid, while you have no potential. Arlene is the winner. Say that. I say that con todo, like, you know. I don't even like your husband. So I already know that I like everyone. Wow, we're gonna kill Arlene because she's of service to women. What else? What else? Nena, say something. Yo le cocino, yo le limpio la casa. Ay, sí me veo muy bien. Don't this Andrew, we used to fuck around with him. Or like, Andrew, if you want to live, you're gonna have to clean our homes. Do they have it on the deal? He's like, I spend $4 trillion a day. 3 of them belong to me. And I still have to get up my gosh, look and head over to these leeches homes and clean them. Too exhausted para que no me violen. Porque they're like, you have to make yourself useful somehow, boy. You have to make yourself useful somehow. That's why our kitchens are space. And Arlene says it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yo for never. I don't have slave mentality. I won't ever. What else? 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 With the right. I'm gonna kill you. Not by maybe like sure I'll kill you. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I don't even know which one that is. So that's why let him live, freedom reign. Por si él es esposo de Berlín, ya sé porque yo no sabía nada de él ni de ella ever. Otherwise, he steals my money. I'm taking the death penalty for him in Berlin. Pero I don't ever go on to find out about their lies because they already have enough aggression through a lot of people in my family, including my sibling, Arlene Lorenzo, mejor conocida como o abre las patas y deja que la gente te viole porque yo quiero una cocina más grande. Para casa ya tenemos junto que we never visit. O te mato, no sé. Todo el tipo tocado. El tipo sounds so busy. El tipo sounds so busy. Anyways, I'm probably asleep. My purchases from earlier. Someone may say, where's the CD? A shower. No money. I want to shower. Okay, then I think I'm going to tell you what the door is there. I can buy panties at all these. And then you walk. Leggings and a t-shirt and socks. Ish. Same shoe. I'm homeless again, so. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate Janice Vegas. I guess you're gonna be shelter hoping. Did he create an account with that bitch's picture? Ew. Oh, that's the wife. This is wife. Ew. El tipo es un puerco. What else? 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 Doesn't mean that passport. Those leeches. They're cheap. Those leeches. Ew. They're like, no boy will ever take me. Porque my dad drives a truck. Y solamente me regala plata for my birthday. So I must stay in Arlene's home and practice with Andrew Alex. Porque como Glorianita loves Gap and Mom doesn't. And Gap is universal. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna steal from Arlene, make sure Arlene can't get anywhere by staying. Oh, they possibly have meetings for girls. If you all get in Arlene's vehicle, steal Arlene's money, stay in Arlene's homes, violan al esposo de Arlene, Andrew Albert, Suarez, girls. Arlene can stand a chance, and we can all travel the planet multiple times. While pretending that we're also colleagues porque entonces no tienen novia, ellos tienen. Como interior designer, mientras Arlene tiene bebé con ella. Porque Arlene is always thinking about baby making. Arlene is always thinking about baby making. Con Edgar solamente. Porque no soy mujer y no me da pena. So, Alex, Albert, mi Andrew y el otro, el otro. Agreed que si nos ponen en novia con la asistente de interior designer, and no las mamás, no las mamás, our mothers are so boring, yeah. They don't travel every week, neither our dads, so we can live in our home. Oh, pretty. Él no paga todo, chica. So yo me busco un trabajito en Cepo y le di a mi compañero todo. ¿Sabes qué? Andrew, porque hay que tenerlo, Andrew, Albert, Alex, están buscando interior designer, no tienen que tener talento, dibujo tan bello, y está en la casa de Arlene, you don't even have to make it effort. Silla y uncomfortable. Porque eso fue en la casa de Arlene, pero ni tan uncomfortable ni nada, porque tú estás viendo el proyecto. Él dice, ay, Arlene, todavía está baby making with Edgar, y no está disponible. Él te va a llevar al final del proyecto, pero ya, to some people, Not everyone agrees to that as they get recruited as a sex trafficking ring. And people say, ¿cómo? Pero como que si él, lo que él tiene que llamarle, sacarle una cita y ya. Y eso es imposible que al final del proyecto entonces lleva a la interior designer en Fox en otro lado, como si fuera Arlene literalmente. ¿Qué es eso? Yo voy a llamar a la policía, Nina, él tiene enredada en eso. Y ahí la mata, mi compañera de trabajo no va a avanzar. Está muerta. Porque ella no sabe que yo soy también parte de Ring. No es Andrew Alex y Iris Common, que yo estoy reclutándola y ella me quiere meter en la cárcel. No me respeto, se cree que esto es un negocio de hombre nada más. Y yo diciendo, Rich, Lorenzo, padre, yo sé reclutar gente, Is what she said, guys. Y la otra, Marily González Soto, Yarisa Lorenzo. You can decapitate Yarisa Lorenzo, la Lich. You can decapitate Marily González Soto, la Lich. You can decapitate Jimmy Liris Lorenzo Suárez, la Lich. Que se la pasan mendigando el amor a Albert, Alex, Andrew y el otro, que te iba tan puercas. Entonces, during opening day de mi casa, ellas van y ellos las violan y se dejan violar allí. Y yo ni sé cuántas casas tengo. Porque tipos tan puercos. Uno de ellos me dijo, dale, mamita, sigue pisando. Yo quiero hacer tanto contigo. Él nunca hizo nada conmigo. Con lo que lo quería hacer era con otra. Que está riéndose mientras ella se lo mama. Y ella diciendo, ¿cuántas pinturas el link te dejó para que tú vendas? Entonces me lleven around the planet. No, thank you. So did they already feed? Oh, did they already? Yo no me entero. That's so funny. True. Anyways, on this time I purchased from CVS earlier. So you can decapitate la Lich, Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo, que le encanta que yo pinte con los hijos de Benjamín Suárez Lorenzo. Y entonces ella hacerse la interior designer. Y Yolanda Suárez Lorenzo también, pero una asquerosa. Que me hacen pintar con mis crushes. And then ellas se hacen interior design. Escoge esta pintura, escoge esto. Y aquí me la mamá. En esa manera es que me la van a mamar, pero coge una más grande, nene. Escoge una más grande, que linda. Esto no se va a enterar nunca. Con esa ansiedad y esa hambre que Arlene tiene, nunca se va a recordar de esto. Sarah no le da de comer a Arlene nunca. Eso le Sánchez de que se no, ni aunque Arlene te bendiga por comida. Porque si a Arlene le dan comida, Arlene se va a recordar de esto. So you can decapitate Yolanda Suárez Lorenzo, la Lich. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo Acevedo, la Lich. You can decapitate Benjamín Suárez Lorenzo Sanz. No, make me steal my money and get in the way of your secret. You can decapitate Margarita Correa. So he wanted to reintroduce me, the entire family, had there not been Facebook, as look, interior designers. What else? El tipo es un puerco, una asquerosidad. And you guys, the fruit in this hall. Thank you now. This is a free this house.
Require special accommodations.
From that back room, because I was dirty with employees. I just get shit on themselves. Literally, it's so rough. Or maybe that's because Berlin works there and possibly Austin guy, y la otra Tracy, y quién más, y Trinity, y Evelyn, y Isaac. So I enter, I'm like, it feels like everyone just shit on themselves here. Yeah, we're all over the place. Well, anyways, you can decapitate la que se hace pasar por interior designer, Rosa Vargas. You can decapitate la que se hace pasar por interior designer, Milenia Vargas, Eugenia Vargas. That's why Beatriz Nieve Vargas got the degree for. Para que no ir a la cárcel nunca. So las leeches me están matando de hambre. To expose her really leech. As in like, look, I got a fake degree. Para echándolo en cara y el from the bride. Y ella no lo sabe que yo me llevo a la universidad yo misma. Yo no voy flaunting it like, wow, I'm interior designer. Andrew, cuando me mame la teta, yo no ir presa por robarle a Arlene por estar diciendo, sí, mi amor, ¿cuántas sortillas me va a regalar como colega? So, esto está tomando demasiado tiempo and I'm down to that part. Y yo no sé el resto. Truly, yo no sé el resto. Pero ella se creía que Betty iba a salir sin exponerse. ¡Ah, qué bruta! ¿Qué? Oh, they don't know how to gauge your personality either. Sí, Betty estaba begging me for clemencia. In 2020, before all of them. Before a lot of them. Through Messenger. Que si Dios de los santos que fui a la iglesia, ajá, y no te mataste allí. Nina, you don't have to have a fake Catholic marriage para entrar a un museo. Yo necesito ser hospitality. Excellence, no, para entrar a San Antonio Hotel. What else? What else? So las lichas compiten y se sienten mal y quieren matar a Beatriz. Posiblemente porque ella es la que goes on flaunting the interior design degree. Entonces la Kelly Wursler esta, like, ganó. Decades ago, they approached me. We have a problem. I know you have a problem. I've already voted for the International Criminal Court, but you should take a plea if privately. I don't know anything about this. You're being offered a plea, take it, rehabilitate yourself. They're like, no, we want the death penalty. I'm like, oh. Oh. What else? So I literally left and never looked back. Only to add them on Facebook. As a reminder of when am I inviting them to dinner? They tell me that. That is. What else? And so on. And so on. So I stay at the San Antonio Hotel today. On ice cream, air conditioner, with clean clothes. What else? And I stayed every single. I told Jane I commented on it earlier. What else? Anyways, did Claudia start telling me que me estaba con Carlos un día? I can't remember. He may have done a favor to me, killing her in self-defense if she had something to
Help us
explain
keep the
for
other
me.
time by having your
That's why I'm going on
board
saying
the bus.
thank you or I hate
Ayúdenos
you.
a llegar a tiempo y tenga su tarifa lista cuando entre el autobús.
I have a piece of paper. Oh, she put a knife to my face today when he was.
Please remain seated and hold on while the bus is in motion and until the bus comes to a complete stop.
Favor de permanecer sentados y sujetados del pasamanos mientras el
Bueno,
autobús
like
está
my
en
person has to take her
movimiento
to start
y
and
hasta
say,
que este se detenga por completo.
eso es lo que tú crees. ella se pone celosa eventualmente de lo que parieron, que tuvo madre y lo tiene todo. I did not appreciate que ella se invitó a mi casa y ahora yo estoy not here. So I figured like I did the 1 hour visits. So I'm here, I have 2 kids, say hi to them. Love, this is where I come from. Literally, so proud of it too. Whether they're terrorists or not. Porque supposedly they're war heroes and they went through so much. Para darme el mantengo. Le morta de galletas de persona, galletas ricas. Queso de papa, queso de bola. Pomegranates too. I take a song on the table, I mean on the board. What else? Pan de Hawái también. Jamón ibérico que nada más eso de. What else? What else? What else? What else? Con una piña colada, con agua, con una malta goya, con una fanta de piña o de uva. That's better sparkling water. What else? What else? Sometimes when I liked it, now I'm like having an aversion to soda. What else? Where's the Mario? They're modeling it. Just for convention. Smells like curated. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You said that the song that is a dancer. What else? What else? What else? I don't keep my hands to myself. And pay them all expenses paid. It's not the sexiest place, but it fits a lot of people. And then everyone can have like their own look. I can be all black, heavy metal. Please, Hattie, don't tease me. With your moves. That would be interesting. There's so many on Instagram. It's called Arlene Lorenzo. Reach for yourself. The people are American girls. What else? What else? What else? What else? Just kidding. Those 2 names pop up in my mind a lot. I possibly funded them or they fund themselves. Or please, bitch, don't say that you funded me. I'm still self-made. My mommy gives me everything. It's mommy that you fund. I actually have a list of everyone that you fund so that when people say, did she fund you? I'm like, no, but she's very generous and she funded all these people. Or just one same concept. Some people are like, whenever I shop at Target, and then there's one Valentino. So some people say, do I fund just one Valentino or 30 Target? What else? I don't like bragging of my generosity. Plus, there's like 500 mini pizzas in the Gloria Vista's funeral. With the excuse that I could get killed there when I'm shopping HEB freely. That possibly steal my identity. Say hi, I'm Arlene Lorenzo, save your life. Mama curled up in a ball, thinking when I have this baby. I have to start with one unless they're twins. Am I done unless they're twins? Oh, nice choice. What else? What else? What else? What else? So, like all the leeches are pretending to be me out there. Ew. I'm curled up in a ball, literally, while I guess at work. What do I do with my life? I have no money. Weaver State University is like right there. I can't take a class and meet someone full. Or be by myself. All those leeches steal from me. Se robaron mi marido literalmente. Y eso es imposible porque él es humano. Y yo no lo quiero ya. Pero when I was 3, I had like 4. Or whatever prospects are like dumb bitch. I don't want possibly. What else? 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 So these are no desire. So these are no desire. Say no desire. What else? What else? What else exactly? I'm gonna shoot them all. Porque you're like, you never say you never got with me. So somewhere, someone failed and it's not you and it's not me. If you can even look at me and say to me, I have no desire to be with you, Carmelo Anthony. What else? 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 It's too late to apologize. I'm ready to start. Too annoyed, too hot. Oof, do I know I consistent since I was like 2? Or before. What else? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm homeless now. I have a shower home. With no electricity, confirming that my family origin for the most part, their relatives, neighbors, and colleagues are trying to kill me. I told you so. Dating Kailani haven't ever seen this. So they're like, dude, I don't know. She's fine, she's still alive, she's okay. She still texts me and calls me. But I'm like, amazing strength from my mother. Wow. Thank you, Daddy. Love you all because your balls even because I come from that, but I'll thank you or whatever. Kiki, this is Leashland where you two come from. And we're always like fast the champagne. And I mean it's the Capri Sun, the juice, chilies because factor is too far away. Holy smokes, barbecue. Children's Museum here and there. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Harlem Globetrotters, and I'm not a minority. What the fuck is this, God? Why does abuela say any training? Nere, tú eres muy bueno como tu madre y tú tienes que aprender a cómo matar a la gente. Is that what they say to Jaden Kailani? And Edgar says in front of Jaden and Kailani, si yo pudiera, yo las mataría. Es mi madre, pero yo las mataría. Is what I imagine they go through. It's like we could all be always every week on the Ritz Carton, yeah, and this leech peleando todavía con tu madre por un pene. que Arlene no quiere. By the way, he's so handsome. Mira, OMG. Honestly, that 18-year-old older than me, la mamá de ella me quería matar con los tres. Ella y Ginny Tetality se juntan, se odian y se toman las tetas por complacerlo. I have to go through such journey para que un hombre me quiera. What else? What else? What else? Dan un asco, gente, dan un asco for that leash also threatened me decades ago. It's like, déjala tranquila, I said she's gonna have a baby with your kid. I'm like, what? Oh, that's right. I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so hot, is so sexy. He just reminded me they're having babies with that other dog. Besides it felt like something. What else? 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 Yolanda lo tenía tan bien entrenado que ellos se quedaron con esa mierda en la cabeza de they're my kid's father when they are. Es like Arlene baila el tingo, el tango, el tango, el tango. Va a tener un bebé con nuestro 3-year-old que sea mi marido algún día. Más de ella porque she's like, Leech, I just want to know like your favorite song, a favorite dish, a favorite color, a favorite place. Pero no, pero esto es la vida. So she's like, entonces va a estar brincando de casa en casa, en casa, en casa, en casa, en casa, de casa en casa. Y they're like, y no sé por qué. Y es como que pues también brincarle casa en casa. Si quieren. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That literally made my better. It's like one day you're gonna have babies and they can be just set it up. Like he was so very standing for death. I'm like, ¿qué le pasa a este pendejo? I don't want to be doing this and thing with tango. It's like I want to help hair to travel and have a life. Penis is like on the very low of my priority list. They don't get it. They don't get it. You can decapitate and the ladies are so sorry. You can decapitate la leche and I lose control. Excuse me, this word. I paused and tried to give Derek and only a lesson of how this is how we kill people. Well, I'm just leeching through life at the moment. There's no problem. Better have a GoFundMe campaign, GoFundMe.com/Arlene/Lorenzo. Some people say you were too close to your Facebook. Your colleagues say you're gonna kill one day. That we have to separate you up, beating you up almost so that they don't go on y te roben el otro billón que tiene, chica. Esta gente va a empezar con un llorillo yari. Necesita una casa en Marco, la abuela necesita también un strip club. Dale tu dinero, dale tu dinero. Ew. Tengo un asco. You can decapitate me in Carrero, you can decapitate on my just guy if he stays in my house without my permission, drugs without my permission. Use my money, gets the way we receive money. Do they have a baby in the why is that? What else? Kelly wants to come in. Thank you. Porque he won't have a baby ever. Porque with so much rape, he blames me. Que mata a su madre. What else? 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 You can decapitate Marian Rodriguez and Kevin Rodriguez if they stay in my homes with all my permissions, steal my vehicles, get in the way of me receiving money, and steal my money. I don't give a shit about any of them. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, they eat store-bought food, but they're like, we can't eat. Oh, that is why. I get it now. Por eso que ella está. Yo no quiero la comida de ella. Oh. What else? But I can just echar un poquito de algo que compré en Publix un día. Y mandarlo por el wooden because Jaden Kelani would possibly be there. Pero had Jaden Kelani not been there, then maybe. So that's why they're always like protestando about like one. El bizcocho de esta no me gusta. Is the dryness vomit that she put in it? Or is it that she is trying to kill me? But if you eat the cake, I eat the cake. That's Elizabeth Munoz. You eat the cake first. Like, ¿por qué están peleando siempre? Were they all trying to do like and be like, what if we poison us all but Arlene is there and Jaden Kaylani survive? And then they wake up and they're like, wait, what happened to everyone? Why did they all die? What else? What else? What else? What else? They possibly confirmed from Florida to Puerto Rico. ¿Qué tú crees, Jimmy Gendaliris? ¿Qué tú crees, Swami Bonilla? ¿Qué tú crees, Berlin? For decades, Arlene no envenenará un día. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Not if the kids are around. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Eso fue lo que me perdí. Instead of an engagement party with someone. And I'm not traditional like that, whatever. This point, I'm like, sí, saca esa monotonía. That everything is literally so easy for me, but I never get away with anyone that I want por culpa de las lichas, y las lichas es eso. Barrenderas y barrenderas. Okay, hey, I want to be like a ramera one day, pero like, what else? I want the word ramera to be like top of the line, behaves well, so sexy, that I call them barrendero y barrendera sin escoba. What else? What else? What else? Porque son gente, me han explicado que quizás quieren trabajar en McDonald's y no se atreven. Porque, well, people say that it's not sexy, so they're like, todo el fucking jodido día a la gente, en vez de irse a Flip Burgers si quieren, dan un asco, gente, dan un asco, son una basura, ew. So you can decapitate Ginny Jandaliris Suarez, you can decapitate Berlin Jean, you can decapitate Maria Pisa Rosa, you can decapitate Elizabeth Munoz, you can decapitate Dalia Carrero, you can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla, you can decapitate Joey Munoz Carrero, you can decapitate Samuel Munoz Carrero, you can decapitate Elvis Munoz Carrero. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Esa gente da un asco, dan un asco, ew, son una basura, ew. What else? What else? What else? I've heard that he has a package and that's how I go to Puerto Rico. Or like if you have a baby, I need to be safe. So it's not considered rape, right? Ew. What? Ew, for real, ew. People call him Oscar. What else? 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 Well, I guess somehow that baby's gonna grow up to worship and unleash. So I have to be somewhere present something this month. What else? Says I heard. What else? What else? What else? Que Dios lo tenga en su gloria. Si está muerto ya. I know nothing about him. Oh, there's light everywhere. My neighbors have electricity, I know, but that's because apparently they suck Andrew's dick. Is what he wants to falsely make people believe he's no God. Uy, fonditos, un nenito arrastrándose, mendigando por cuero. For real. Ew, that's his name. For. Él no sabe lo que una mujer, and if he ran into one day, it was totally a coincidence. And he fake being nice. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Porque un hombre never holds back a woman from dating para él estar ahí presente. Oh, there's a campaign about that en Puerto Rico y todavía no entiende. When does it start raining dollars from the side? Without hitting my head. For real. Anyways, no electricity in people's homes, in the office, en el post. I know that someone has electricity. I know that the international criminal court exists. Better late than never, right? Better late than never, right? However, you can decapitate everyone that steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money, stays at my home without my permission, and drives my vehicles without my permission. What else? I missed you. Otherwise known to people as Nana. Collectively, separately, pero ellos provienen de la misma cepa. I can't remember. That kid is no, pero possibly Jack Nier. O uno de ellos que I don't remember. He's like, no, Jack Nier, ¿dónde no me mata? And he's saying Jack Nier. Pero that works, people say. Porque si Jack Nier lo está tratando de matar a ellos. Entonces, Jack Nier se va también. What else? Pero había uno o dos que respected their mother, even when their mother were pole dancing. Subirse into la día before and after. And found it away. And then I was around with my mom at a stripper. If I could go further, but you can't strip, so they don't abuse you even more. What else? What else? Anyways. 0 people are watching, 0 like this. that's possible. I'm sitting soon to charge my phone. Anyway, I'm tired, honestly. Anyways, there's electricity here. But there's no electricity in my apartment. I'm not even Latina 4. So you can decapitate everyone that stays in my home without my permission. Everyone that steals my money. Everyone that gets in the way of receiving money. What else? Using the flashlight and my phone is about to turn off coins. Like, what else? So I made this splash of washing my hair in the toilet with a cup of water. And then that's not important. And then what else? And then heading over to the balcony, keep going on the Well, Andrew se la mamá que le da la gana de darle un appetite y un hombre nunca va a hacer la una chica. And I'm gonna start right now and you're gonna go penis. Penis. Anyways, I haven't been able to paint, so you can kill everyone that steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money. Stays in my homes without my permission. You can start with Katie Leon. You can start with Carolina Chavez. Is there someone in there? I need a flashlight. That's what it sounds like. Ew, because I heard. That's what it sounds like. Ew, because I heard some language of videos that I saw, I think once, of him with people. That they're like, honey, we're home. We don't have electricity. Haciéndose el inocente que lo trataron de matar a él. So he has videos. Ew. Haciendo pobre. Y las lichas dicen un día, Dios nos va a llevar a un altar a todas juntas, todas que queramos vivir con Dios sin luz. Y la electricidad nos acaba, gente. Son tan brutas. They hate renewable energy too. Porque ya sean un cold around este pene tan asqueroso. Y de que las va a sacar de las tinieblas university. Y me dice, eso dejan violar con esa estupidez. Why are you on my dick? Wow, energy with you is gonna last forever. Why can't I be with you? Y yo tengo que hacer carlitos de la tiniebla. What else? So ew. Oh, qué asco. Ew. Anyways, there's a nice breeze. A really nice breeze. What else? I need to change my pod and get over to the balcony and charge my phone and keep doing for me. I don't have electricity. And fill another FBI tip form because my tummy's hungry and Andrew's phone is wrong and because he dead. That's hilarious. But the thing that I explained the whole story because his brother's like, it's Albert que te roba, ya Andrew está muerto, ya vamos por Andrew, Albert está muerto, next one is Alex, then it's me. What else? This non-leech can't even keep up with who's already dead in jail. Así hablan. Ew. They have no regards for their own life. What's the lifespan of a Ken, people say? In the bad care of a Barbie. Ew. Ew. Full. He wants to tell me sometimes para que te identificaste quién que se llama. Ew. It's like leash not to starve me. It's like we don't do play pretend here that we don't keep up with it until you're adulthood and we can kill you that way. Ew. El tipo un puerco, una asquerosidad. He would trick me into that. When he was like, well, you're a furry or no? Or furry. I can't remember. Ew. Ew. You can decapitate. Benjamin Suarez on assistance. Narrate me so I'm gonna get in the way of your semen. And I love to paint. I can't paint right now. There's no electricity in my apartment. And I miss DJ, I miss Kimberly. What else I need to change? My God. Do the thing with the cup. Wash my totita. Charge my phone and then bathe later, shower. And I don't have hot water, possibly still. La Alicia se pensaba que yo le iba a hablar. Yo le hablo al FBI acerca de ellas. Para que las maten, o at least como Arlene Lorenzo me dijo, para humillarlas. Por estúpidas, brutas, asquerosas, puercas, vagas que son una asquerosidad. Ew. He said to me decades ago, all you need is one screenshot, Arlene. And with your personality, very unlikely that you'll go on to find out anything else about the abuse to you. ¿Qué tú quieres ver? ¿Tú no quieres ver nada? Okay, never mind. Anyways, my personality type says de que yo me voy a reír de ellas cuando me enseñen la foto. Estuvimos en Tokio. So I'm gonna be your pep talk cheerleader, Arlene, while you're gone. Porque eso mismo hizo aquella. ¿Was that Rosita? Siempre una Rosita. Rosita se casó con un macho que tuvo en el Air Force y luego she's like, I give up. Someone give me money. I'll take a bribe. Ya yo no puedo más con ustedes. And while Rosita's doing all that, you're in your head like, I would continue reporting all of these leeches and never look back. So he said to me, you're gonna be my Rosita to do that. To continue reporting. Porque there's an international criminal court and now they just creen que that's like the new Nike. Yeah! There's a new court coming us in down. So they think that the FBI doesn't exist, that they're not hot. Ew. Algunas I heard back then, they're like, chequeate el FBI website, pasa por la oficina a ver si todavía están, porque con el International Court haber estado, ya yo creo que el FBI no existe y no me va a dar la pena de muerte nunca para bailar. Ew. Thank you, dear Lord, whatever your name is. Me. What else? Then yo no me como un macho aquí para que me mantenga. Uy, have you ever seen tipos tan vagos? Hay penes vagos, se llaman Andrew Suárez, Alex Suárez, y eso de decir, ay, yo voy a meter un hombre aquí para que me mantenga. Con los jodidos vagos pene que me ha violado y me roba mi dinero y me tiene force begging para él hacerse rico. ¡Fo! Ew, qué tipo tan puerco. Ew. You can decapitate her being so sons and rape me, steal my money, and get in the way of your steal money. Beep. What else? Where did I place my bag? I left it there, so I'm using the restroom. That's funny. Here's my purchase from CVS. Good question. What else? What else? Oh, possibly. Oh, I need to find water. What else? What else? Anyways, I'll be back soon.